Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the graduates of the Pacific Technical and Further Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Chancellor's party. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Good afternoon. Your Excellency, Honorable Dr. Hilda Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific, First Gentleman, Mr. Thomas Kilner, Cabinet Ministers and Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Judiciary, Council and Senate members, Vice Chancellor and President, graduates, distinguished guests, families and friends. It is my honor and pleasure this afternoon to welcome you all to the second graduation session today for the awarding of degrees and awarding of diplomas and certificates. As Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council, it is my duty this afternoon to open the ceremony, and I now formally do so. This afternoon's ceremony is a very special occasion for all our Pacific T.A.F.E graduates and their families. It is special also because we are graced by the presence of our Chancellor, the Honorable Dr. Hilda Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Dr. Heine was installed this morning as the 26th Chancellor and historically, the first ever female Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific. Your Excellency, on behalf of the University Council, I warmly welcome you again to this afternoon session. And I now invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Aluwalia, to present his report. Professor Aluwalia.
The Chancellor, Her Excellency the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Heine, the Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson, the First Gentleman, Honorable Ministers and officials of the Fijian government, ambassadors, high commissioners and members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of regional and international organizations, members of Council, Senate and their committees, members of the University senior management team, graduates, families and friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Nisambula Vinaka, Namaste, and warm Pacific greetings to all of you. It gives me great pleasure to join the Pro-Chancellor in welcoming you to the University of South Pacific's second graduation ceremony for 2019. I would also like to acknowledge the University's Chancellor, Her Excellency the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Heine, who is officiating at this graduation in her role as Chancellor. Thank you, Your Excellency, for gracing this occasion and making it so much more special for our graduates. A very warm welcome also to all our graduates. I'm delighted that so many of you have joined us today, and it's a great honor to welcome such a diverse community, including those who have traveled from far away. This graduation sees 1,735 graduates receive their certificates, diplomas, and degrees, one of the highest so far for USP. And hence, the graduation is being held over 2 days in 3 sessions, reflecting a consistent and significant increase in the number of graduates over the years. Of the overall 1,735 graduates, I'm pleased to announce that 65% are females. This is an increase of 5% compared to our last graduation held earlier in March this year. This afternoon's ceremony is for graduates from Pacific T.A.F.E. This morning we witnessed the first graduation session for the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education, and the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment. Students from the Faculty of Business and Economics will graduate in the third session tomorrow. I'm proud to mention that this afternoon under the Pacific T.A.F.E. program, we have a total of 18 graduates who will be receiving 2 awards each. To the graduates, I'm delighted to be here with you today on this important occasion in your lives, and to each of you, I offer my congratulations. What you've achieved in completing your study is a significant accomplishment. Regardless of your chosen field of study, graduation signifies the culmination of several years of hard work on your part, and today is a celebration of your efforts and also offers a time for us to thank the academic and professional staff who've been absolutely committed to helping you achieve your learning goals. Thanks must also go to the family and friends, employers, colleagues, and mentors who have also played an important role in the success of each graduate. You can all be justly proud of your efforts. At this juncture, I invite our graduates to stand up, please. And let's thank our family, friends, and supporters with a warm round of applause. Come on, I think you can make a bit more noise. That seems very polite. That's better. Thank you. You may be seated. While this is a day of celebration, it also represents a point of departure for some of you from studying at the university to a new stage where you have the opportunity to make your mark in the community. The university has endeavored to instill in you a body of knowledge and a set of qualities that will prepare you for your future life. However, the true value of your education lies in how you use this knowledge for the greater good of your communities, your countries, and the Pacific region. Your lifelong relationship with USP continues today, as it started the first day you entered one of our 14 campuses. You're members of an international community of USP graduates. Please make use of our alumni network and keep in touch as you continue your journey through life. Continue to live by the values of our university in all that you do. Embody excellence, embrace innovation, uphold the highest ethical standards, and operate with integrity. Be respectful and celebrate diversity. In all that you do, never, never settle for second best. The Pacific is plagued with great insecurities as a result of climate change that challenges our livelihoods and, for some of us, our sovereignty. Equally, the Pacific already has demonstrated to the world its innovative nature and capacity for resilience. Graduates, today I challenge you to take the best of our insights, experiences, and knowledge and turn them into actions in order to improve people's lives and prospects. Allow me now to focus on some of the major work that we have done so far this year, as well as the initiation of some key projects. First, the university's Forum on Teaching and Learning with the theme, The Best Possible Outcome for All Learners, was held recently at the Japan ICT Center, and that will no doubt charter new approaches essential to our student success. In terms of research, researchers from the UK Research and Innovation Fund, the One Ocean Hub Global Challenges Fund project joined the international team for a workshop in Cape Town. And the One Hub is an ambitious £22 million program aimed at transforming the global response to the urgent challenges of oceans law, science, and governance. Our researchers have been awarded $1.6 million initially to lead key areas of research in this 5-year project. Also want to report that we're forging ahead with publications, and a total of 250 publications are estimated for the year, compared to last year's 239, which is a fantastic result by our researchers. USP has also played an important role in the provision of technical expertise to Pacific delegations to the International Maritime Organization through our Micronesian Center for Sustainable Transport based in the Republic of the Marshall Islands, and as well through our law faculty by providing online learning opportunities through its regional ICT facilities. And the USP Net Infrastructure Upgrade funded by New Zealand is another crucial project that we're implementing, which will mitigate against the threat of the end of life of satellite infrastructure for regional connectivity. The university has also, as you know, signed a partnership with DFAT Australia worth $84 million, and is currently making arrangements for the next 5 years of agreements with New Zealand, which we hope will be concluded by the end of the year. But let me also reflect briefly on our aspirations. The university is focused on effectively addressing the needs of the region, establishing its international reputation, and fostering regionalism. The university will continue to focus on enhancing its capacities in varying facets to deliver quality education to our member countries, engage in meaningful research, value-adding innovations and entrepreneurship, and ensuring that our graduates are job-ready with the necessary attributes that enable resolving the social and development issues encountered by the region. At the university, we remain aspirational, energetic, committed to change and success, ensuring an enduring partnership with each of you. There's little doubt that the knowledge, skills, and values that you have developed during your studies here at USP will help you become leaders within your communities well into the future. And I urge you to use your new credentials from your university to good effect. We live in particularly unsettling times where the world is facing problems of enormous gravity. As our most recent graduates, you will undoubtedly bring a unique perspective to these issues and their impact on our societies. I have no doubt that it is amongst our newest graduates that solutions to some of these most challenging and intractable problems will be found. As we celebrate your achievements, we're also looking to the future and the phenomenal potential that you have to benefit your community. Your study has empowered you to cultivate strong roots with your community, to allow you to maintain links with local issues and struggles, whilst realizing that these are inextricably linked to global imperatives. Together, we're on the way to shaping the future. Futures are forged by the choices we make today and the way we decide to transfer the knowledge that we have acquired to make our own ripples throughout our world. It's an honor for me to address you on a day in which you celebrate one of life's great milestones. Your family and friends have supported your ambition, drive, and focus. I wish you every success and encourage you to be bold and give back to the communities that have not only sustained you, but have enabled you to shape a better future for all of us. Vinaka Wakalevu, Dhanyawad, thank you, and God bless.
I thank you, Vice Chancellor, for your report. I now invite the Chancellor to deliver her address. Chancellor.
The Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson, Vice Chancellor and President, Professor Paul Aluwalia, Honorable Ministers and senior officials of the Fijian government, Excellencies and members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of regional and international organizations, members of Council, Senate, and their committees, members of the USP senior management team, graduates, their families and friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. Yagwe, and a very good afternoon to you all. I'm greatly honored to be able to make a few remarks on this unique occasion and to express to you graduates my heartiest congratulations on your achievements. It is also my pleasure to commence my short term of service as Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific. I'm very conscious that I am following in the footsteps of many distinguished leaders from 12 member countries of USP, including the first Chancellor from the Marshall Islands, former President Anirojala Amata Kapiwa. As a national leader, I get a unique sense of belonging when I realize I'm actually a stakeholder, a co-owner in this great enterprise, in this great partnership. USP, envisioned by the leaders of our region, patiently fostered and nurtured by successive Pacific Island governments, and converted by USP leadership and dedicated professionals from a mere idea to a constructive and living institution that we have today. All this was done and executed in the face of indescribable setbacks, little money, challenges in geographical and logistics, incredible cultural diversities and language, incomparable differences in natural resources or resource endowment, and different colonial and political experiences. I believe the secret to our collective strength lies in our sheer ability to continue to build and strengthen our own respective countries while recognizing when to subordinate our needs as individual partners to the overarching interests of the Commonwealth. Some people have called this Pacific solidarity. I believe this is the underlying magic if we should ever want to systematically cultivate a truly Pacific perspective, our Pacific way of knowing, our point of reference. Even a strong ship must have a mooring. Whether the subject matter is a research program, technology, academic pursuits, or challenges of climate change, they all must spring from and converge on a common need, a common purpose. The question is, how do we creatively and constructively translate our differences and diversities, our latent talents and limited resources into strength? And that is when the University of the South Pacific comes in. With your creativity, your constructive analytical powers. And I don't just say these things because I want to make you comfortable. But the entire region, and I dare say beyond our borders, there is acknowledgement of what this university has done for the people, institutions, and development of this region. And I should know because as former college president, former Secretary of Education, former Minister of Education, and now as President, I bear witness to the products, outcome in my own country. Everywhere I observe in key policy-making positions, there sits a graduate from either the foundation, undergraduate, or postgraduate programs of USP. I can see in real and tangible form the transformation in the horizon of our human resources capabilities. I can also see a strong and similar trend emerging at rapid speed in regional organizations. The once elusive goal of self-reliance, both at national and regional level, is now finally within reach. I am grateful that USP had so far escaped the usual criticism that universities are monolithic institutions, forever buried and entrenched in their own academic pursuits and research, incapable of changing, incapable of taking its gift of knowledge to the community. May you never take that route. The region is proud of your accomplishments. However, your proven record allows you little time to rest on your oars, now or in the future. They say that if you want things done, take them to the one who is the busiest. USP is called upon to seek viable and effective solutions to climate change, and to do so with unrestrained speed, for the clock is ticking for the critically vulnerable ones among us. An article which appeared in the Economist issue of August 17, 2019, entitled, quote, "A World Without Our Beaches," unquote. It states, quote, "Low-lying atolls like Kiribati may be permanently submerged," unquote. We know that Kiribati's fate is the same fate as Tuvalu, Marshall Islands, and all low-lying atolls in the region. I commend USP for the quality and relevance of its research program at the cutting edge of climate change adaptation and mitigation, and further challenge this institution to consider the establishment of an atoll center of excellence that would catalyze research, policy, and strategies to safeguard the frontline vulnerable countries. The Atoll Center of Excellence is important because what happens to atoll countries will certainly happen to bigger island nations. The RMI USP Center would be pleased to host such a center. I urge you to use every means in your intellectual powers to bombard ceaselessly every door to the world community and remind the polluters of their moral duty to safeguard the vulnerable. Point out to them from your research irrefutable proofs of the multifaceted threats that envelop us, from the loss of land to the very existence of our culture and way of life, of the increase in oceanic temperature, which causes tuna migration, of the damage to our soil from increased salinity, of increase in complexity in lifestyle diseases, and of the shifting in crop patterns. In the Marshall Islands, we have a legacy that has been with us for nearly 7 decades, the nuclear legacy of the nuclear weapons testing program. We have lived with it, and it has become part of our lives. It surrounds us. We know when and how it happened, and yet we have very little knowledge of its long-term effects on land contamination and future habitability. We have little understanding of its long-term effect on the sea environment and the health and well-being of our people. I am dangling that carrot as bait. Perchance it might whet the appetite of USP research scientists to take a look. I understand that more and more young women, in fact, a higher percentage of those graduating today are women. They have taken up the challenge of achieving higher qualification, and I want to specifically acknowledge your roles in building our region today and well into the future. Up to now, I have reserved my comments to the most important people on whose honor and behalf this celebrating ceremony is being held, the graduates. So graduates, the diploma you will soon be holding in your hand will mean nothing if you ever forget who you are. It will have no meaning if you ever forget that you have come from the bosom of caring and loving families, that you have been reared in the midst of communities that fed you with a strong dose of cultural values and traditions concerned with the livelihood and the prosperity of your neighbor. Be humble and grateful in your accomplishment. Boast of your academic achievements if you must, but serve your families, your communities, and your country and the region. I remind you of what the Apostle Paul said. Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels and have not charity, I am become as something or a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Nisabula Komoltada. Thank you very much.
I thank Her Excellency for that message and providing a backdrop and a challenge to our new graduates that the world into which they will be going in a different way than they have been at the university is a challenge that we all face in contributing not only to ourselves and our own families, but the wider picture that we have a responsibility to contribute to in making the world a better place. So we wish you all the best for that as well. I now call upon the Chancellor to award the diplomas and certificates of the university to those who have completed the requirements laid down by the Senate. So will all those who are here to be awarded diplomas and certificates please stand. Please.
I, Hilda Kathy Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter and statutes, now confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates of the university to those who, present and in absentia, have completed the requirements laid down by the Senate.
Graduates, please be seated. I now call upon Dr. Hasmukh Lal, the Chief Executive Officer for the Pacific T.A.F.E, to present those who have been awarded diplomas and certificates to the Chancellor. Dr. Hasmukh Lal.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present on behalf of the Pacific Technical and Further Education the following persons to whom you have awarded diplomas and certificates. Professional Diploma in Business Management, Verona Lowell A. Ching Parker. Marcelina A. Ko Chung Singh. Muhammad Nazin Arif. Jason Keen Autar. Naomi Otinayambaki Balailevuka. Tuituivalu Tikoi Suva Balaitavuki. Praveen Pranita Sami Bali. Miriama Dinaulu Davalevu. Sariana Dengudi. Nitin Nilesh Chan. Rateshni Lata Chan. Veronica Rokowati Dakonivosa. Charles Emmanuel Denford. Vasemada Vanaronga Delay. Ravishal Deo. Babita Devi. Priya Pritika Devi. Seema Shaleshni Devi. Suani Swastika Devi. Atunesa Direki. Rusila Tikondali Duvanga. Mary Fafawina Tayo. Rosaina Fido. Ambalika Kishore Gir. Winnie Hoyt. Isakasu Frederick Cardo. Dawn Catherine. Lithiana Volaukimode Kaufuti. Asenada Mbole Kevu. Venancio Komai. Alumedi Andibulika Korembio. Ravikesh Kumar. Laite Dimoro Kuneika. Shivani Shirti Lal. Swastika Shivangani Lal. Sherin Lata. Folototo Liomoana Lavea. Peti Liataua. Taufomanu Tawea Debi Liataua. Viniana Letu. Feni Serai Ramboiliku Levoilewa. Andi Tambusinga Maramasau Lingeri. Poto Maria Leo. Peter Gafa Lokeni. Joseph Ma Seng. Mariana Teresa Maiva Lenisau. Elisabeth Maraulevu. Teresa Mareco. Robert Wilson Mario. Paulini Ranandi Matandrandra. Verenesi Wati Mataitonga. Rachel Likutambua Matakimbau. Luisa Miendrau Matanawa. Serema Tikombai Matanesinga. Victoria Sivovo Misilei. Merai Marama Nanga. Salome Tavalovo Naidori. Eleanor Naivalu Vea. Susana Tinai Namuakalau. Irenieta Nangolo. Deepak Ravnesh Narayan. Imlesh Narayan. Roma Ashu Narayan. Simeone Navokavukan Rao. Faumalo Pativain Ngau Chun. Aisha Vikashni Nisha. Sarina Ashwin Nisha. Colinio Niumatawalu. Lavinia Niurua. Petronella Sinaole Soata Ofia. Va Ofia. Ashmita Poonam. Rokowati Rado. Lite Solawele Vaimbatiki Rangende. Paulini Emily Rahman. Seni Railala. Natasha Andy Rakai. Unise Ranadini Tonga. Titelia Ba Sese Ravutu. Sarvesh Reddy. Catherine Roden. Tomasi Galiava Talonga Rokongida. Livia Vakaluwanga Rusangoli. Richie Daniel Shahayam. Sabrina Farzana Sahib. Varanisese Salawanga. Anthea Ashna Sami. Kemual Krishnan Sami. Chochi Satakala. Prem Kaur Saulo. Joanna Rokonaki Sawana. Emily Luisa Sibbons. Vimal Singh. Ika Matenawa Slade. Eni Tambuya. Iliesa Takaiwai. Tuanaina Taufau Tovio. Arieta Levavunia Tawake. Penny Tawaketeni. Masalina Vainga Tevanga. Saromi Tikauzavana. Tunganga Mark Isaka Domenico. Rosie Vaufu Sosefo Tonu. Salanieta Marama Tutuivalu. Akosita Lendua Tuivuna. Usaya Ndakai Tukana. Vasenai Joy Raidavu Tunisau. Andi Emma Marama Kimbau Turangandau Vaki. Arieta Rokowati Turanga Nikeli. Noke Turamanu. John Emton Lendua Tuai. Racheli Vanawa. Daniela Vaingau Navinaka. Lite Waindrau Vinakandina. Titilia Lemba Volau. Wasiti Tawake Vungakoto. Petero Simeli Mode Vuniwanga. Veniasi Vure. Esava Wanganikalau. Penikasa Yadombera Wanganisau. Miri Wati. Andi Alisi May Alindole. Diploma of Accounting Level 5, Monisha Nandini Rajan. Diploma of Counseling Level 5, Mira Bharti Nathan. Miliakere Taua. Josiah Usakila Kemba. Diploma of Early Childhood Education and Care Level 5, Wanikiti Andy. Shivani Ashika. Sophia Nazrina Azam. Pamida Banu. Firoza Bibi. Ahansani Devi. Ashika Devi. Bharti Amrita Devi. Pravina Devi. Sujita Devi. Kireshmi Lata Gounder. Emily Irao Chimione. Aradhika Kiran. Anshu Ranjila Kumar. Nagita Kirtika Kumar. Arishma Lal. Rina Rohita Lal. Parinita Praveen Lata. Priya Kanchan Lata. Roshni Lata. Inise Liku Langakali. Abigail Telai Itini Turanga Makata. Ashika Mala. Momsha Mala. Litiana Mana, Rageta Mani, Luciana Marama, Siteri Ndio Musuvanua, Sabitri Mutu, Tarisi Nialau, Sefrun Nihar, Nitu Nileshni, Zabin Tazmin Nisha, Mohineshni Pille, Dolly Archana Prasad, Usha Sangita Prasad, Gitanjali Ram, Irene Ram, Gayatri Reddy, Poonam Pritika Sen, Andi Josephine Randini Lomaloma Uluilekemba, Diploma of Human Resources Management Level 5, Sheetal Mala Chand, Nunia Kula, Mary Lithia, Vasiti Nambongi, Susanna Nathan, Ratulawa Vuna Nei Vula Vula, Silive Sandrugu Nanovu, Geraldine Seth, Shivendra Singh, Sweta Justina Singh, Arieta Tara, Amalia Rosena Tunindao, Filimoni Gerewanga Vakararawa, Diploma of Information Technology Level 5, Unaisi Balai Ono, Shamil Samos Khan, Payal Pritika Chan, Janita Jitika Kiran, Shainal Kumar, Roshan Lata, Kamaniali Gaid Matai, Samir Taki Muhammad, Sivesh Krit Naikar, Abhishkar Karthik Nair, Senimili Nakuta, Ravnil Ronesh Narayan, Ritesh Kumar Ram, Leiti Stefano, Siddharth, Kaliova Taunandi, Saravina Tuivai Tupu, Emle Rosi Vaka Loloma, Diploma in Office Management Level 5, Koini Wati Baseresere. Saranieta Lendua Dambena Levu. Vaima Rokovunisei Dere Dere Vakalangi. Serema Mother de Laivoni. Avnita Swastika Devi. Savita Shivangani Devi. Sevedi Gonerara. Andi Samanunu Ulikandavu Lewanilovo. Merseni Marako Suva. Vishnita Jesslyn Prasad. Iseta Ravia. Marioni Rokondrata. Shakira Almaz Shamim. Vani Tolotolo. Makareta Julian Vakadengu. Mareta Vukiwai.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, the USB Student Graduation Choir and Pacifica Voices would now like to perform Spirit by Beyonce, which is dedicated to all our wonderful graduates to celebrate your great achievements. This song declares your destiny is coming close. Stand up and fight. Spirit, watch the heavens open. Spirit can hear it calling. So go into that far-off land and be one with the great I Am. Your soloists are Jeremy, Jedediah, and Evaleti.
Hey, yeah, and the wind is talking. Hey, yeah, for the very first time, with a melody that pulls you towards it, painting pictures of paradise. And rise up to the light in the sky, yeah. What's the light? Lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night. Whoa, Spirit, what's the heavens open? Yeah, Spirit, can you hear it calling? Trying to keep your head up high while you're trembling. That's when the magic happens and the stars gather by your side, saying, rise up to the light in the sky. Yeah. What's the light? Lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night. Yeah. What's the heavens open? Yeah. Can you hear it come? Yeah.
Certificate 4 in Accounting, Nunia Kula. Joe Kaloke Batiki Morel. Certificate 4 in Commercial Cookery, Siddhant Ashnil Chand. Philip Roja Matanisinga. Certificate 4 in Counseling, Charlotte Devishna Deo. Shivanjana Pritasha Prakash. Certificate 4 in Early Childhood Education and Care, Nazreen Nazia B. Alam. Serish Nafiza B. Neha Nikhat Bibi. Pooja Chand. Priya Shobnika Chand. Rina Devi Chand. Romal Ronita Chand. Sonika Devi Chand. Losalini Vambea Daulako. Angina Devi. Ashika Devi. Jyotishma Devi. Leshni Ashika Devi. Lileshni Devi. Sharina Devi. Veena Anjani Devi. Justina Jocelyn Edward. Shweta Shayal Karan. Kaushal Kirti. Achal Mamta Kumari. Payal Kirtika Lal. Abhineshni Lata. Ronika Ashni Lata. Ashika Nathan. Shivanjani Naidu. Priya Pritika Narayan. Shilpa Narayan. Jessica Louise Navunidangi. Pratishma Payal. Shweta Anushika Pranam. Ashika Devi Prasad. Pritika Devi Prasad. Shail Neha Prasad. Payal Pritika Raj. Pramila Raj. Merisaini Ranandi. Merewalesi Heather Rovaka Naimbau. Rajneesh Radhika Sen. Shivangani Shankar. Priya Vikashni Singh. Shalini Devi Singh. Miriama Tadigini Vula. Nei Teneboy Ieta. Gwen Thagad. Olina Vurai Tinai. Certificate 4 in Hospitality Operations, Events, Food and Beverage and Front Office, Neha Natasha Goundan. Certificate 4 in Human Resources Management, Patricia Silipa Tangi Ratu Kalau. Andisanimili Vakasinga Leka Ratu Romba. Meraya Vakandrasinga. Certificate 4 in Library and Information Studies, Komal Darshana Wati. Certificate 4 in Information Technology Support, Avnil Kumar Maharaj. Certificate 4 in Office Management, Emma Marama Nikalau Manoa. Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, Oresin Drew. Merciana Manandali. Milika Masere. Luce Rocombau Namundu. Tevita Silikiwai. Naomi Vularewa Wanganokonoko. Finau Yalewani Tonga. Certificate 3 in Community Development, Turin Maeli. Eliki Nadaginivalu Sakava. Certificate 3 in Early Childhood Education and Care, Selina Balailoa. Rukshana Shainaz Begum. Farisha Farnaz B. Nazmin Bibi. Carolina Bolawai. Pranita Chan. Saini Kaukirewa Ndina. Racheli Senavau Dalembatiki. Ashwin Devi. Pritika Sanjani Devi. Sangita Devi. Sarika Sangita Devi. Lisi Koveni Dimana Kambuta. Makereta Dirika. Sinate Meriani Keitani. Ronika Sanjana Kiran. Kesaya Ngaulutu Korem Banuve. Payal Pritika Kumar. Artika Archana Lal. Anishma Anjani Lata. Pawan Anshu Lata. Sharon Lata. Prishula Maharaj. Unesi Marama. Angela Duida Naduva. Jade Sereseni Nangatalevu. Riteshni Mala Narayan. Nanise Nausa Natau. Lindia Samanunu Osborne. Ajeshni Mala Prasad. Amrit Teshni Devi Prasad. Ravina Roy Prasad. Shivanjani Suvita Prasad. Nanisi Rongosau Raikuna. Aleta Andi Maivuni Vesi Raisele. Sangita Sanjeshni Raj. Kirtika Ram. Ranjama. Niharika Reddy. Sonam Sonika Reddy. Venuka Chandra Reddy. Merseni Randomo Lekula. Merseni Salote. Shaniz Shirti Sami. Helen Travis Sande. Miriama Vakayavu Tanuwa Sende. Roshika Sharma. Andilesa Sorovere Kania. Gloria Faith Sovu. Takape Lutumailangi Tale. Deborah Lucy K. Tico. Losana Tinay. Aloesi Tokandole. Paulini Domona Turara. Serawaya Vakarau. si Maima Vaka Rorongo, Merioni Lotu Budango, Vani Tuvo Witaki, Litiana Vuli Lakemba, Akanisi Vuni Waitui, Eta Rokovinaka Wanga, Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Pacific Technical and Further Education.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, on the eve of the Rugby World Cup and in support of our 3 Pacific nations who will be battling out on the field, our Pacific Warriors from the Manu Samoa, Tonga's Ikaletahi, and the Flying Fijians, our USB Student Graduation Choir and Pacifica Voices will perform Vanua Domoni, a song describing our beloved islands where we play, sing, and enjoy, and a place where we will die for. Our soloist is Jedediah of Te Lava, Malo Aupito, and Vanaka Vakaleu.
Sai viti romani na no
I'm sure the collective energies of all of us and the choir would have carried all the way to Japan to urge our teams on. So I thank the choir, for all of us, a very inspiring performance. And I join with the director of the CEO of Pacific T.A.F.E, and all of us to congratulate the graduates on their graduation this afternoon. I would now like to invite Ms. Emily Simmons to deliver the address on behalf of the graduates. Ms. Emily Simmons.
The Chancellor, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Haney, the Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson and Mrs. Queenie Thompson, the Vice Chancellor and President of the University of the South Pacific, Professor Paul Aluwalia, Honorable Ministers and senior officials of the Fijian government, ambassadors and members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, heads of regional and international organizations, members of Council, Senate and their committees, members of the USP senior management team, graduates, your families and friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. Before I proceed any further, kindly please join me in expressing our sincere condolences to the Tonga graduates on the passing of their Prime Minister, Akilisi Pohiva. May his soul rest in peace and heartfelt sympathy to his family during this difficult time. Thank you. Miao sambula sia. Singa maro aindinabe in the newa. Graduates, today is a day to be thankful and inspired. We have arrived at the base of the mountain, equipped with the wisdom and knowledge to scale it to the top. Our journey to this completion has been interesting and has been filled with trials and errors, but we have persevered, and here we are. I want you to take 30 seconds of your time just to be still, be quiet, and savor this moment in time. Realize where you are right now. Feel the surrounding, cherish the excitement, and realize the dream. Oh, what a moment this is, to finally be here as graduating class of the Pacific Technical and Further Education. I don't know about you, but it took me 15 long years to set foot in the classroom again. It was nerve-wracking, scary, exciting, confusing, challenging, but deep within me, I knew I had what it took to achieve my goals, and that is to see this awesome day. Everything in this life is possible to accomplish, even the most difficult things, but only if you insist and you give it your all. So if you're in the work field and you're listening right now, I encourage you to join Pacific T.A.F E, as it's not too late to continue your studies and improve your career life. On behalf of the Pacific Education graduating class of 2019, I stand excited and humbled to share a few words. Today marks the culmination of the many days we share as students and learners. First and foremost, we must thank and honor our Almighty God, for by His grace and provisions, we have been able to push ourselves when the load got heavy, when the dream looked impossible. A quick prayer always carried the weary body, stressed mind, and the burdened soul through to a place of peace, joy, and motivation. To our partners in success, our parents, guardians, spouse, children, and families, we thank you for your patience, understanding, and your love. It is your spirit that has helped us to the finish line. Some of you are more than just family. You are our bank, or more like our free of charge walking ATM. You were the shoulder we needed to cry on when it was tough, the pair of ears when things became overwhelming, the warm hugs that makes us realize that we are loved. You are that motivation that drives us. You're always there cheering and sacrificing and pushing us all the way to this day. Personally, I thank my beloved husband, my 2 children, my parents, my 2 sisters, my families, my work colleagues at Nosori Airport, and all my wonderful friends, you know who you are, for all your support throughout this journey. For some of us, our journey grew weary along the way. When loved ones left early to be with the Lord, they would have been really, really proud of you. We remember them as well. To the university, Vice Chancellor and President, we share your vision to empower students, staffs, the Pacific region, and importantly, creating Pacific futures while recognizing our diversity, human resources needs, and potentials. You command our respect and support to progress and achieve the aspirations of the region. We thank the faculty members for their counsel and all the advice during our time here. As the saying goes, being with someone who is smart and gives good advice adds tremendously wonderful elements to life. To our sponsors and our donors, thank you for having confidence in us and the university. Your financial commitment has enabled us to be here today. To the respective government scholarship agencies, NGOs, the religious organizations, today is also about you. We pray for your continued assistance towards our studies and the university. To our fellow employers, today and this is also about you. Thank you for allowing us to leave work early and to come to classes, for approving our leaves to attend exams, or simply allowing us to come to work late since we were up the night before struggling with our assignments. Finally, to fellow graduates, we have finally completed this chapter we began some years ago. Today, we embark in another chapter of our lives. We are now in a situation of a paradigm shift as we are torn between the excitement of our future and the joys of our memories. My fellow graduates, the past years have made us family. We've spent countless hours studying for exams or completing an assignment together, encouraging each other through tough times and making wonderful memories. We must band together once in a while to celebrate the bond we created here at the University of the South Pacific. And always remember, the only thing constant in this world is change. Don't ever be afraid of it. As we embark on the future, we must remember 3 key things. Be flexible, and be flexible. Continue to get the education you need to change with change, as our God will never take anything away from you without the intention of replacing it with something better. Thank you, Tumas. Malo Vinavalevu.
Our esteemed graduates, we honor your great achievement today with the USB anthem. The chorus declares, "Sons and daughters of the Pacific, arise and acclaim. The garland of achievement, sweet fragrance of fame." Our USB Student Graduation Choir and Pacifica Voices, your soloists are Tupo and Romeo. The USB anthem.
The University of the South Pacific, the land spread out as free, where have grown we the songs of triumph is heard, the songs of triumph is heard.
with the words and the melody of the university song ringing in our ears. I hope that will suitably haste our departure from the graduation this afternoon, give you something to remember by. So I thank the director of the choir, T.A.F.E, and the choir for making the intermissions so enjoyable this afternoon, and also to give our Chancellor time to have a rest between shaking so many hands. So thank you for that. We've come to the end of our event this afternoon, and it has been a joyous and a joyful day, both for the graduation this morning and for this afternoon. It has ended on a wonderful note, and we would like to wish all the graduates who have graduated today all the very best as you go forward into the world in your new role and to contribute. And we hope to see great things as you contribute to your own families, your communities, and your countries. We're all looking forward to your contribution in the years ahead, the days and years ahead. I would like to thank those who have contributed to making today's event so successful. We thank the Almighty for providing good weather that made it easy for you to assemble and come in, and those who have worked behind the scenes, quite often without notice or recognition. I thank the Chancellor, first of all, for gracing our event and giving us a very dignified environment to be able to host this graduation. I thank the Vice Chancellor and the senior management for the work that they have put into this, and the Senate Council and Senate Secretariat, the Student Administrative Services, who've worked very hard to make sure that all of the necessary paperwork, amongst other things, is ready for you to be able to complete the graduation. The Estates and Infrastructure, staff of the Pacific T.A.F.E, marketing, security section, and the choir, again, thank you very much for that. And there are many others at the university, among the university community, and here at the National Gymnasium, who've helped to make today's events run very smoothly. I thank you all on all our behalfs. Before we finally end the event this evening, can I ask you all graduates to stand and recognize those who have made contributions to your families, your friends, your sponsors, and all of those in the university who have contributed to bringing you to this point. So please stand and thank everyone who have contributed. Thank you. It has been a wonderful occasion. So as we come to the end, can I ask the rest of us to stand also as we come to the valediction to formally end the graduation today. This is directed at the graduates. As you graduate today from the University of the South Pacific and return to your homes, ever broaden your vision and your resolve to serve your people and humankind, and may truth, justice, and peace guide and direct you now and forevermore. Thank you.
Ladies, gentlemen, and graduates, that concludes the ceremony. You are now invited to refreshments outside the gymnasium.